счастье. А в чем это счастье проявляется, решать только тебе. И ты сам на него голову. Есть! Аплодисменты с первого раза.
Hello everyone, famous Russian figure skater Elizaveta Tuktamysheva posted a new photo on her Telegram channel. The athlete showed a joint picture with Kamila Valieva, Sofia Akateva and Victoria Sinisina. The photo was taken in a cafe. The figure skaters are on their way to Ufa to participate in the show Champions on Ice. Recall that Elizaveta Tuktamysheva is the world and European champion. She won both awards in 2015. Alexei Yagudin believes that Russian skaters will soon return to international competitions. I will speak for figure skating. This year, the Russian stages of the Grand Prix were held. Of course, after major international tournaments, Olympians, world and European champions have to go, no offense to Sizran or Saransk. Although, the most important thing is the tournaments. And this, of course, is a small step backwards. But on the other hand, a huge number of athletes have the opportunity to show themselves and join the cohort of the strongest. Plus, we held a jumping tournament, a team tournament. And I am pleased that our skaters had absolutely everything, yes, except for the European and World Championships. But there was also financial support, and now, it seems, our collections will fly to Mongolia for demonstration performances. 3 big tours are going on with the Terry Tutbirds, and with Zhenya Plushenko, and with Ilya Averbik. Tatyana Navka has many events. I am an optimist. I believe that everything will end soon, and we will be allowed to participate in international competitions. Because, well, there was the World and European Championship without us. But there was no intrigue. Already in figure skating, we are one of the leaders. Set the Olympic champion. Where can you see Valieva and Tuktamysheva in the new season? The calendar 2023-24 was announced to the Russian skaters. The cities that will host a series of Russian Grand Prix and the National Championship have become known, but the composition of the participants is still unknown. The approximate schedule for the first half of the 2023-24 season became known on April 26. 6 stages of the Grand Prix will be hosted by 6 million plus cities. The final and open rentals, as well as the last stage, will be held in Moscow. The Russian Championship is scheduled in Chelyabinsk. On Sunday, April 23, as part of the finals of the Moscow Sports Cup, a press conference was held by coaches, athletes and officials of the Russian Figure Skating Federation. Anton Sakarlidze, acting president of the FFKKR, answered a question from journalists about the calendar plan for the new season. Literally 3 days ago, the Russian Figure Skating Federation adopted a calendar plan for the new season. All competitions that took place this year remain. The whole plan, in fact, remains. Nothing has been thrown out of it. We have the opportunity to hold everything at a higher level. Therefore, all our efforts to compete within the country have worked, and the next season will be just as successful. I won't name every city where the competitions will be held now, but this information will be absolutely open. It can be seen on the FFKKR website. The Olympic champion explained. Just a few days later, it became known where the stages of the Russian Grand Prix would take place. Last year, all 6 stages fit in the European part of the country. 2 in Moscow and 1 each in Samar, Kazan, Perm and Sochi. In the new season, the geography is more extensive: Ufa, Omsk, Krasnoyarsk, Kazan, Samara and Moscow. The final is also given to the capital of Russia. In general, a story with a geographical diversity of stages is a good thing. More spectators will be able to see the best athletes of the country, become interested in figure skating, and thereby increase the popularity of the sport. On the other hand, it is not so convenient for skaters to fly to remote corners of Russia, in particular, to Asian cities. You will also have to change time zones. Most likely, they will not have the opportunity to visit 2 stages in a row. Too much moral and physical strength will have to be expended. The exact schedule of the competition is still unknown. Last season, the composition and time of the participants on the ice and training became clear a few days before the tournament. So far, we can conclude that all competitions start on Friday and end on Monday. We assume that on Friday there will be official training, and on Monday the day of departure. The adult stages will be preceded by similar ones for juniors. Everything here is the same as it was last year. After 3 stages, the athletes will have a short break. There will be no competition on November 4-5. What exactly is connected with this is not clear, perhaps with the holidays and the inconvenience of renting the arena at this time. A little about ice complexes in cities. Where exactly the tournaments will be held is also not yet known exactly. There is an arena in Ufa, which is the home of the Valieva hockey club. The Drive Arena was opened in Omsk last year, where Terry Tuberts' show was recently held. The company supports the team of a well-known coach and, separately, single skater Elizaveta Tuktamysheva. The world champion, for example, performs on tour with the Terry Georgievna and skates one number in each show. And in Omsk there were 2 of them. You can even bet that Liza will come to Omsk. Krasnoyarsk hosted the Russian Championship in December. Platinum Arena is ready. In Samara, Kazan and Moscow there were stages last year, so everything with the infrastructure is clear there too. Russian national teams will also hold open skating in Moscow, at the Megasport Ice Palace, on September 16-17. And the Russian Championship is in Chelyabinsk, approximately on December 20-24. In this city, such a tournament has already been held 3 times, the last time in 2020. Full schedule in the pinned comments. Good luck, thanks for watching.